You say that like I know anything about machinists. Hi, Jay, Mike, Starry, anyone else here early? Hello? We're in Texas still. Not literally, we're in DAWNTRAIL. But I hope everyone's weekend went well. It's Monday! Also, I have, we need sad music. Do we need sad music? I don't know if we need sad music for this. Hmm. Hmm. Does this work?
Hello, y'all. Hope you are doing well.
Does this work? I think it kind of works. It works a little bit. So, I have bad news. I know people really liked her. But Lala Cell's gone. It is no longer with us. I have made the decision to use my DAWNTRAIL Fantasia about 45 minutes ago. She is gone. Can my hand tracking work? She is gone. She was here. She was sassy. We picked a lot of funny text options because it was funny being tiny and a little shithead who ran her over. So the good news is, okay, let's get rid of this. I don't care. She was here for like 5 minutes. Good news is we're back. I'm a Makode again. I'm adorable still. I got my old look back though. I even went with the ponytail. We got the ponytail back. Why is my character like frozen? Hold on. Why is my character frozen? What is happening? Why are my character's eyes frozen? Why is everything frozen? Aha! I hit the wrong button. But I have turned back into a Makode. Too many issues with the cameraman. Apparently I hit F2 somewhere and that like locked it. I don't know how. Also, we are still doing a crowd control on Friday. We're either doing a hat in time or if everything lines up right, we might be doing Ocarina of Time crowd control via Ship of Harkinian, which is the PC port. 2 players, 1 controller. If things work properly. We'll see. We're either doing a hat in time or we're doing that on Friday, though. So we are doing that. I just want to say that since I know I've pushed it a lot. But no. I had some stuff I want to yap about. I think I'm going to save it until I get back from my vacation. And then we can just have a big yap stream, honestly. So that the Friday after I get back, we can actually just have a full, just kind of a reset of just Friday is back to chatting stream.
Wants Zelda. Duck hat in time is what chat wants.
It'll look. I was playing with the effects of Ship of Harkinian, which is Zelda. There's a lot, and on a hat in time, there's a lot, but I can't guarantee a hat in time is going to go well. If hat in time feels like the right thing, we'll do a hat in time. I'm not saying it is not. It's like a 70% hat in time, 30% Zelda right now. That's where I am in my head. So we're not skewed Zelda right now. I was just telling you what the alternative might be. But no, I'm gonna be honest. I'm digging the new graphics update with my Miko. Like I'm actually super into it. I was kind of not sure about what my Makode would look like, but where is it? Where's the WoW at? Like the little like glowing eyes thing. What is that called? Is it just WoW?
All the death wishes.
Oh.
Complete the contracts. Get the fancy.
Oh yeah. They did add that like super hard mode, didn't they? I forgot they did that. I haven't touched that. I actually haven't touched the super hard mode. I don't know if it's any good or not. Where is the WoW thing? Or the WoW emote? I thought it would be under the defaults. Is it not? Oh, depth of field is like screwing me over. I'm loving how pretty the eyes are now, though, with the graphics update. I know I said it before, and I've gushed about it plenty, but I'm so excited to see what Cell looks like in cutscenes. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so cool. I'm super stoked. But did half of them already on stream. Haven't done the rest because I promised SpongeBob. Oh, I still want to do Battle for Bikini Bottom at some point. I still think that would be really, really fun. Also, hold on. Is this 2 die or 1 die? Oh, it's still 1 die. Why is the mask not double dieable? Come on. That's so goofy. Come on. That's so messed up. Oh, well. Anyway, we are on Dynamis and Seraph again. So I'm going to keep that pinned just so it's clear to people because I know I always jump back to Midgar for a little bit. It's so weird being tall. Can I get a little sentimental real quick? So I was talking with Vivi and Pongu last night, and Pongu pulled up a bunch of old screenshots I took. And I don't know if this is like so going through the history of bad fashion yet? What do you mean history of bad fashion? I had great fashion sense. Also, welcome in. No, I was I turned back into my Miko first of all today, and I don't know how to describe this other than this sounds so fucking goofy and stupid, and I don't know, maybe I'm a chump for like sentimentality. I felt like I was like, oh, everything's back to normal, I'm back home. Like I finally came home from a weird like long trip or long stay away or something. I don't know. It was very weird to see my character again after being a Lalafell for so long. Anyway, so the earliest screenshot I have of Cell, like myself, the earliest one that I have that I took is, let me see if I can find it really quick. I should have had this one ready, but I didn't. I had all the other ones ready. The earliest screenshot I have of my character is when I was around, I want to say like level 35-ish. Wait, do I even have that anymore? There's no way I deleted it, did I? There's no way past me would delete it. Come on. It's like a nostalgia picture. No, is it gone? Why did I... Oh my god, past me, you suck. Why would you get rid of that one? Really? Still in Red Dead Redemption Land. Okay, I don't have my oldest picture. Anyway, Pongu managed to pull up pictures from before, like, even level 35. His old streams for pictures. No. This is before I even started streaming. This is, like, back when I first started playing. But, like, if anyone's curious of what Cell used to look like. So, I did have a picture, I think, that's older than this for a while. I don't know where it is now. But I used to not have pink hair on this character. I used to have white hair. And the theme was more of a darker color palette with the white hair. And then eventually I changed it over to pink. But I was going through some of the pictures that Pongu was able to drag up. And I don't know, it was weird because my immediate reaction was, God, I look so young. I'm not this grizzled Endwalker Makode. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know how dark the story was going to get. I was still just playing around in the gold saucer in places and just kind of having a good time. I don't know. I have a lot of sentimentality for this game already, and I haven't played it for that long in the grand scheme of things. Like, I played RuneScape a lot longer, and it's a lot older, but I don't have the same sentimentality for some reason. But with this, like, I started in, I think, 2021, 2020. And I've gotten attached to my character. I don't know why. I've gotten, like, really attached to this look. And I think it's because I've treated it like each arc is like this sounds so dumb, like an anime season. So like this was my Heaven's Word gear, and then I swapped to this for Stormblood, and then I swapped back to this for like Shadowbringers for a little bit. This was my Stormblood for Monk, and then my Endwalker gear was this. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like I've accidentally made my character consistent throughout each arc. SpongeBob. Oh, look at you all young and happy. Where did the good times go? Man, old SpongeBob was gold. Just through and through. My TikTok has been getting skewed more and more to just old cartoons, so I just get spammed with like Ed, Edd n Eddy episodes and SpongeBob clips now. Ever tried Monk since then? I stopped playing Monk. Okay, so I started around the time Shadowbringers came out. I stopped playing Monk around the time they took positionals away, and then I swapped to Sam. And I tried Bard for a little while. So if anyone's ever wondering why, like, I have a Bard character, but I that's level like 40 something, but I don't have Archer on Cell. That's why, because I tried Bard on another character for a while, and I tried Lancer for a little bit on Cell, and I'm not big on Lancer, and the fact that it just turns into Dragoon also makes me go like, I don't need it. I can just ignore it. It doesn't exist. I did pick up Rogue for a minute, and I have to give FF congratulations for being the first game I've ever played where I touched Rogue and went, ew, and immediately threw it back in the garbage. I did not like Rogue. Rogue was not fun. So I need to play more classes. I'm a DPS. What do you mean? I'm melee, and sometimes I cast fireballs. Red Mage is super fun. I haven't played it a whole lot, but I've been having a blast when I have played it. Red Mage has been really fun. I'm so excited to be a Miko again. I know I was hung up on should I go back or should I stay Lalacell since we've been Lalacell for the cutscenes, but I also figured like, well, we've moved to a new area. Why not pop into my original character again and stay this way for the rest of the expansion? I don't see why not. But anyway, just a reminder. I thought it was Friday for some reason. This Friday will be the only stream for the upcoming weekend. On Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I will not be able to stream. I will not be like present. So Friday will be the crowd control, since we kept pushing it.
Yeah, everyone.
Hi, Evie. And then whenever I get back, that next Friday, so if anybody wants like the dates, that would be the 26th. So the 26th, whenever I'm back to do my next stream, we'll do a proper Yap stream where we probably won't even play anything. Because there's a bunch of stuff I want to talk about. There's a video I want to watch with you guys that I saw that full disclosure, I did watch it because it was really interesting. But I want to rewatch it with you guys and talk about it. It's like 20 minutes long, so that'll cover 2 streams. But I want to talk about that, and there's some things that popped up on Twitter recently that I want to talk about. It's not like drama stuff, just cool anime shit. What's the video? Tell us the title, so you guys can go pre-watch it and do what I did. No, if anyone's curious, it is a video by Bizly channel, Bizly channel, called When Video Games Were Simple. It's not a new video. It's like 4 months old. But I came across it, and it was super interesting. And it talks about a lot of games that I played when I was younger and the problem with like newer games. Which is something I'm always ready to just yap about. Anyway, oh man, it's so weird being a Mikote again. I'm so tall. I mean, I'm short. I'm like the shortest you could be as a Mikote, but I'm so glad to be back. I missed being a Miko. I did adjust my glam, by the way. I'm not sure if I want to go with it. I need boots and sleeves. I need shoes and like arm pieces that work. Like, I'm not entirely happy with this. It feels too covered for Texas. Because Texas feels too hot. So I think we're going to stick with this for now. Because I was trying to think of a good way to... Because this was our post-Endwalker gear. And then we've been rocking it as a Lalafell. So I wanted to keep it. But I'm not 100% certain on it yet. Black Mage Glam is almost done. Had to do a lot of last-second replanting. The weapon I wanted to craft needs level 60 Carpenter. Could not care less. Just get a level 60 Carpenter to do it for you. And the hat I plan on using was more purple than I thought, so it would be now. Oh, wait. It would be, so now I'm going to get another one from the Airy. Where's the Airy? Where's that at? God, I'm so... It is like coming home being my original character again. These little Lalafell excursions are weird. I've spent 3,000 hours staring at this character and 200 staring at this tiny little munchkin thing. The level 55 Heaven's Word dungeon. Oh, the area. Okay, I remember now. My bad. I thought you meant like I thought it was an area. Can't help. I'm in broke restrictions. So, oh yeah, you're on free trial, aren't you? Boo. That sucks. Braced for trouble. Aaronville's composed demeanor belies his eagerness to help Namika. So, quick recap. We arrived at this town called Sheshawani Springs, which is Aaronville's... It's not his hometown, right? It's where his mentor's from. Well, no, so that would be his hometown because his mentor is his mom. We ran into Namika, this old lady who is the carer for Wuklamat whenever she was younger, and Wuklamat gave her a bracelet when she was coming back home, which is around this area, and she was burglarized. That's how you would describe it. The bracelet was stolen. We have to get it back. Problems with modern video games for me is the unskippable cutscenes that forcing me to walk and talk slowly, so let me play the game. I don't mind the walk and talk if the game commits to it. The problem is they never commit to it. You get this half-assed laziness where it's like... We've talked about this before, but Red Dead Redemption 1 fixed the problem. Hold triangle to match pace with character. Or you can just fuck off and run on ahead. Like, it doesn't matter. Hi Zen, welcome in. Been a minute. How you been doing? It says you're not a first-time chatter, and your name looks familiar to me. But how you doing? But no, I get the... I feel like unskippable cutscenes are fine as long as you can pause them. If you can't pause your cutscenes in your game, I'm sorry, you have failed at designing a proper experience. You should always be able to pause cutscenes. Because I feel like I learned that as a young... I say young kid. I wasn't that young when Metal Gear 4 came out, but like when I play Metal Gear, or when I played Metal Gear 4, I was blown away that I could pause my cutscenes. Also, hold on, maybe this is important. Hold on, maybe this is important. Maybe I should read this. Maybe I shouldn't be skipping this. All right, let's go recover that bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for these bandits, as this involves a gift from Wuklamat, we must be mindful of how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy in return of said gift if lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave it to the Dust Watch. Well, now that makes me think you're strong. Really strong, are you? No more than any other adventurer, I may have saved a star on one occasion. Want to get the Allegan Black Mage weapon, but now I can't solo the 5th coil for the mats because the boss is cringe and insta-kills me because it feels like it. Can you not run it unsynced? Hello, stream. Hi, Aeon. Welcome in. I could pause them. That's how I know there's unskippable.
Is anyone having trouble connecting?
I mean, my answer should be obvious to that question as to am I having trouble connecting? We are currently in the game on Dynamis. So, yeah, even unsynced has time to insta-kill BS. We could maybe run it at the end of stream if you want to. If you want to pop over to Dynamis, I can help you run it. And if some other people are on, they might want to join. Can you do it 2 people unsynced? I may have saved the star on one occasion. All right, well, we're not a Lalafell anymore, so we're back to the options that a normal adjusted person would choose. Aren't we humble now? But the matter-of-fact way that you say it makes me think it's a tremendous understatement. If your curiosity has been sated, please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? But no, Zen, I haven't heard anything about any issues logging in. So I'm not sure. Literally just need one person to do it unsynced with. Let's see. Well, as of late, there's been talk of some unsavory types coming and going from Tonatinyawi? Stop it. Tonatinyawi to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that Ceruleum Extraction is big business. No one wants to waste their time picking at the dried up veins there. Sounds like the perfect lair for bandits, not to mention the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating the place? I can let the Dust Watch know if you'd like. How about no? They seem evil. All right, calling it now. The Dust Watch are working with the bandits on some level. I'm just going to call that now. I don't want to go to the guy I met in POTAD again. He's ran out of coils with me for now. I know the Monday streams are a little slow, so I don't know how many people will be on later, but I'll help you. I don't mind. We can run it. God, it's weird starting at 7. I don't know why. I feel like I should have started stream earlier. Are you not a minion? No, you are. Oh, you're that guy. Okay, you can probably buy mats off market board for pennies. That is true. You could do that maybe. All right, you know what? That might be the first bit of music that I'm not a fan of, honestly. Marker board that's pretty to look at. Do you not have any money? On an EU server, I've tried getting past Telescreen 20 times and still get the same error message. Don't know if it's just because I'm on an EU server, maybe? Shouldn't be. Check the subreddit, see if anyone else has said anything. But I haven't read anything. Seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. This feels like a Stormblood cutscene. I was in earlier. Maybe it's a recent issue. Tomorrow, what time is the maintenance tomorrow? It's 3 a.m. PDT. What time is that in EST? Is that like 10? They made no attempts to conceal their presence. How can the Dust Watch not have noticed by now? Because they're working with them! Question for another time, but first we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who had it, perhaps. See they're in one of the buildings? 3 PDT is 6 a.m.? So it's down all day on Tuesday. Oh no, it's 3 a.m. PDT. Hold on, what time would that be? ffxiv upcoming maintenance. Hold on. When's the new maintenance? July 15th. 11 p.m. July 15th to 3 a.m. July 6th. Oh, tonight it goes down. Okay, that's not bad. Never mind. Okay, I was like scared I wouldn't be able to play FF tomorrow. So 11 p.m. PDT. What time is... So 6 a.m. tomorrow. Then 11, 12, 1, 2 a.m. tonight for it to start. If my math is right. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you would go and have a look about it, I'll keep watch for trouble. Sure, Aaronville. Why are you walking towards the camp? God, it's so weird being, like, tall. Relatively speaking. I'm still very short. Except for once, it's like a choice. The bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop on anyone inside. Shouldn't I be sticking my ear up to the wall? As you lean in to listen, you begin to pick out voices and the muffled chatter. Don't know where we'd be without him. Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. Not when we've got a boss who can keep the dust watch off our backs. Hey, watch what you say. The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ear.
By own will.
Yes. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them tainted souls is running our crew? That drunk who bought your story about the gold shitting alpaca, am I right? Hey, I mean, I saw that. Well, I saw a gold alpaca. I don't know if it shits gold. When are we going to get back to wherever Astinian is? What's he doing? Where'd he go? Or is he just going to show up in Solution 9 at a random nightclub? Because he showed up at a random saloon here. Astinian's probably eating tacos. Was in a dungeon, but sad to see Lola go. Welcome back, Silkode. Rest in peace. Oh, did I delete it? Did I take that one image off? Oh, I did. No, I took that one image off. Hold on. Here, you know what? We'll use this as the chat censor for today. The bandits will not notice you here. Blah, 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 blah. Solofel's gone for Sokote to rise back up. Look, it was just... It was a little phase we went through. It happens every like 6 months on this stream. We turn into a Lalafell. We get really sassy and shitty with everything that people ask of us, and then we turn back into a normal, adjusted human being. Except with cat ears, so better. Let me out of here, you bastards. Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Make me. I'll get you all back for framing my friends. Oh, it's that one guy. The vulture, most of all. You tell him he can eat shit. How about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. Now we just need to tell Oscar. I mean, we have two options for New Game Plus. I could either go through with my Makode, or I can make a Rothgal and we can go through with that. Uh-oh. Oh, so it doesn't matter if I'm spotted. Okay, well, I thought that would matter. Good night. Try using my hotspot to connect my Xbox, see if that fixes the issue. Oh, you're on Xbox. Did they... Is there anything with Xbox right now going on? We must make the Selvers. Right now, my lodestone is Makode, Lalafell, 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 and Lalafell. Because I have Cell, I have Pepper Stepper, I have Gripper Gobbler, I have Twitch Chat, I have Seedling Melia, I have Lala Brea. All right, something about a reward. I won't, Bosch. No. And no Frodo. Did I make a Frodo Lala? I do need to make a Frodo Lala, don't I? Oh my god, I can talk about something I've been wanting to... Okay, so anyone who plays DAWNTRAIL or knows what the DAWNTRAIL update is and what all they brought, you know about the... Really? A cutscene? Aaronville, I was about to explain something. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'll tell you guys after this. So were you able to learn anything? I heard Varric. What's his name? Verica? What was that kid's name? The one that... Whatever. Their leader is a man of the Dust Watch? Wow, I must have skipped past that. That would explain why these bastards have been able to do as they please, and you say that they gave the bracelet to him. Seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? Just let me go in there and actually slaughter all of them. Zakoa, the boy who confronted one of the officers in town. And you said that they threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture, their leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. The leader is Shalashaska, or whatever his name was. Well then, not only do we have a better idea of who's behind the recent rash of robberies and who's Sotawi, but we also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though, if he's that quick to point a gun at his own underlings. What if I just use my katana? I'll storm the hideout. I can take him. Maybe we should have stayed at Lalafell. The direct approach may have served you well in the past, but it won't suffice here. Wahute is the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. He could claim we're criminals in all of this, and no few people would believe him. Okay, hold on. Hold on. So the Dust Watch are from Kona, right? And, like, let's say I rush in there and I kill all of these bandits. Right? Now, let's say, hypothetically, Ziwataneho, or whatever, Wahudi? What's his name? What the fuck is this man's name? Ziwataneho is a place. That's like, Wehudi. Wehudi. Wahudi. W-I-H-U-W-T-E. Whatever. If Revolver Ocelot tries to paint us as the bad guys, everybody knows we worked with Ukalamat, who is now the Dawn Servant with Kona. Therefore, everyone knows we're really good friends with Kona. How are we going to get in trouble by... Really? What do you mean? We're missing Elisel, Salaskar, Alrenia, Altwell, Mindia Altweld, Heinia Altweld, Selgadin. Selgadin sounds like an antidepressant. You feeling down, hopeless? Thinking of yanking the steering wheel when you're on the highway? Try Selgadin. And Vienna Selweld. Or Vienna Altweld. But no, like, Kona knows us. Why can't we just... Whatever. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. 1 minute. Luwateniawawa. Hold on. Luwaten Inya Wasa. Wowsa. Stop with these names. All right, I'm calling it Luatin. Luatin, meet me there and I'll explain everything. I'm not trying to say that. Oh my god. That looks like someone dropped their keyboard. Okay, anyway, now I could talk about my problem with the filter and everything. I'm gonna do something I shouldn't do on stream, which is uncover the chat. You know what? Hold on. I can get a screenshot. Actually, it'll make it a lot easier. And can I, like... Fucking Bakujaja. Okay. Here's my question for anyone who's played DAWNTRAIL. I need someone to explain to me why the FF team can't make a filter system that is not asinine. What is this? I have this filter turned on. I don't want to see any indication of these. Why am I getting this? I don't want to even know that it's being put in my chat because it takes up space. I was in Limsa and I got pinged with like 5 of these at once, and each one was for a different filter I have. There's no reason to even show the message. Full stop. Why does it show the message exist if I have it filtered? If anyone's curious what my filters are for the term list. I don't want to see anything involving these. I do not care about any of these at all. Why am I being told that they're being put in my chat? If I filter them out, you're still giving them to me. So they're not being filtered out. Why does it work that way? I don't understand it. It's a very strange decision, I feel like, on the dev team's part. And the other thing I noticed is if you go to block somebody, you can't block them if they're not online. Because the game just goes, well, we can't find their character. Which is really dumb. So you can only block people if they're online. And maybe we'll have it happen on stream and dungeon. But I also found out if you block someone in a duty, while you're in the duty, their messages still show up in chat, but it just says this message is from someone. Oh my god, the dumpy cactor. There he is. There he is. This is the cactor with the ass. For some reason. You laughed hard enough that my internet stopped working. Hold on, we'll go back to ranting in a second. Walk, do the thing. Why does this cactor have an ass? There's like a pineapple monster in this expansion too that has an ass. But no, anyway, seriously, if you're in the middle of like a dungeon or anything, or a duty, as Gilbert so much enjoys, and I block you, I shouldn't see you pinging my chat like crazy, but with the censorship of this message is from a user you blocked. This message is from a user you blocked. Yes, I know. I blocked them. Why are you telling me? I don't care that I'm in the middle of a duty with them. I'm not going to unblock them mid-duty to go, well, we need to communicate. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit you, and then I'm going to hit abandon duty, and I'm going to leave and take the penalty instead of playing with someone who's obviously a shithead. It's a mind-boggling decision to still have it show up and tell you, like, hey, there was a blocked message, by the way. Just want to let you... It's like Discord. Like, you block someone on Discord, and it tells you 15 messages from a blocked person. So I don't care. I blocked them. Why do I even want to know they exist? Yes, I'm in at last. Congrats, Zed. Or to retrieve the bracelet without conflict. It won't be done by barging in through the front door. We'll have to lure him out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of YEE, a dragon-like creature that lives to the south of here. Yeah, I'm never saying that again. It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of the female in heat. With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create an attractant that resembles this scent when burned. We can lure them to the into the bandits' hideouts, flushing out the vulture and his gang. How do you say Yee he he? Yeah, flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then, while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask you to collect the excrement. Fucking literally gonna go pick up shit. Before you say anything, I do not ask you because of any aversion to feces. It would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plant that we require. Here, take these 3 pouches. See them filled. I will handle the rest. You got any gloves, buddy? I need to wrap my actual grippers in latex. Oh man, I should have waited to turn back into a Makode on stream so I could show you guys how bad Fimroth just breaks every glamour in this game. Damn it. Because we talked about it, but I just realized I haven't seen a Fimroth in a while. I feel like they've been very non-popular just because of how much they kind of... Not even ruin, just knock the style off with every glam that you've built, probably, whenever you Fantasia into them. They're very weird. Oh, these are like little pterodactyl thingies. Okay, I'm not a fan of this music. Give me back with the FF9 battle, please. Weather-worn nest. Survey the area, but see no signs of YEE droppings. Yeah, this might be the first place in DAWNTRAIL where I'm gonna say the music just is not doing it for me. I mean, crazy good run for them to make it, you know, like over half the expansion before hitting a piece of music that's just kind of like, I'm not a fan of it. I will say the music fits though. Like looking out over all of this vista right here, it fits. I think the music is perfect. I'm just not big on it. Because it does make me think of, you know, being out in the wilderness of like Red Dead or somewhere. Which is good. I don't like these things. I don't like these big cactuars. Why do they have asses? Why do they need an ass? They don't sit down, I'm assuming. Yes, they're bipedal. Look at it. Look at it though. Why is it so like caked up? Why not? Because it makes me feel weird. That's why not.
Man, I love gathering. I say looking back at how many hours of my life I lost waiting for nodes. Smile.
Oh, sorry. I was sitting here going like, when do you wait for nodes? And then I realized, oh yeah, the little diadem isn't the only place. They're running out of actual cactuar variations they can do. I just feel like there's a weird number of creatures they brought in that just have an ass for no reason. Like there's the Nopella tender, and then there's the whatever that pineapple thing is, and was it Watchin' Pelu? Like that region, the Urkelbacha place? It's why, man, I can't wait to see where this game is in 5 years. I hope the next big leg of the story is fun. Because the interesting thing is, it's like, you know, I'd love to sit here and go, oh yeah, I'll be able to, you know, like make a prediction of how good the story's going to be later, or, you know, is where we're going to go or what's going to happen. And then it's like Shadowbringers, I would never have like thought what happened was going to happen. And the same with Endwalker. I would have been predicting many other things. So it's like, I'm curious what this is going to set up, because then it's going to have me just gaslighting myself for 2 years while we wait for the next expansion. Want to chop some wattle bark, Cell? I bet you do. I'll teach you the way. What's wattle bark? Fair number appear to be gathered inside. Now's our chance. Keep watch from here. The attractant I leave to you. Toss it on the bonfire near the middle. All right. This is so vile. Aaronville's gross. All of this is gross. Oh, there's a person. Well, good evening, sir. Huh? 5. I actually had to figure that. You know, wattle bark. Your favorite material to gather? The one that you always get for carpentry. Wattle bark? You able to come over to the EU server so I can show you my armor? I plan on using for a paladin glamour. You can travel to. Can you travel to Dynamis Aeon, like internationally? Dynamis is open per fully, right? You cannot. Boo. What kind of animal poopy glows purple? What's that smell? It glows purple and green. I don't like that. That's gross. That reeks. That sucks. Yeah, no, it's insane. International gamers have to meet on Oceania. Okay, that's at least good that that's available. I feel like that is something that we talked about it before. I hope that's how they keep it. I hope they just make a global like visitation center, data center. That way, so they're not messing with the cultures that have been kind of built up. I fucking knew it. I called it. But no, they're not building, messing with like the cultures built up in like the American data center or the European data centers or the JP data centers with how everyone plays the games. Because I feel like that's important to the community. Now screw that, open Pandora's box. You're insane. Bus over there. It is Revolver Ocelot. What in the world? I already did that song and dance by dude to FF11 was all mixed. Ugh. If it was mixed from the start, I'm sure it wasn't that bad. But if it was like there was time to establish the zeitgeist within, or the cultural, like, not zeitgeist, expectation within each like compartmentalized region, I feel like it's bad to open that box later. So the smokes went through them here, I swear, when I find out who did this. Can I just tackle him? He's by himself. Like, I could take him. Say our friends have stirred up quite enough trouble. Time to retrieve that bracelet. We're just gonna calmly walk out there. Just let me tackle him. Hey, what's going on out there? It wasn't mixed. 11 started JP only. First expansion NA got introduced, and the next EU. Oh, so they didn't like make more data centers then. Or wait. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. So wait, what do you mean then? Like, what do you mean by you did that song and dance? I'm confused. Still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight. We'll be back for you. What? You gotta be kidding me. Get me out of here now. They're gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Please. Shh. Ow, that hurt my own ears. God. Ow. They'll hear you. Or you could just yell it. Hello, Shalashaska. Good thing I'm not visible here. Shit, who was? Was he like aggressively Southern? It was all mixed together, but not at the start. JP first in A then EU. There's definitely some friction. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. Then I would say that was not the right choice. And I'm not saying that because it's like, you know, the culture can't adjust on the data centers. It's more that I think there's a very interesting value to maintaining that established like status quo while allowing the Pandora's box to be opened on a specific set of data centers. Because then I think it's more of a compromise than like a forced change to the almost in-game societal meta, if that makes sense. I feel like that might be too shallow of a way to describe it, because I feel like that can come across as more naive than I want it to be. But I can't think of a better way to describe it right now, because I've brought it up before, but as far as I'm aware, like the JP standard is, you know, if you're going into a new trial or something, go watch a guide. Don't come in and like expect that, you know, you're going to be talking and asking and blah blah blah. While in the Western data centers, it's like, yeah, fucking come in first try. Let's see what happens. Here's the thing. What you're saying is fair, considerate, and reasonable, but fuck that chaos. Oh no, I think it'd be funny, but maybe as like an April Fool's Day thing. But it would be funny. No, I see the chaos side of it, because it would be hilarious to watch a bunch of JP players deal with the bullshit like Western players do and the bullshit EU players do, and like vice versa. I think it'd be fun. Speaking of bad things, my brain turned off in one of the dungeons. You don't need your brain. Love to see the shitstorm of why the hell are these NAs so bad. Let me run after him. I'm fast. I ran all the way from Yulmore to the Crystarium in like a day. Hey, are you gonna help me out of here or what? Oh my god, let me break this window, dude. The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. Oh my god, I missed my Mikode. I've gone from adorable back to pretty.
Or better yet, make an out of season April's Fool joke. Ha ha ha.
All that effort and not to show for it. Sorry about that, but damn, I didn't think anyone would have the pause to take on the vulture. No need to apologize. We were planning to save you eventually. Really? I don't even know who you are. You secret admirers of mine or something? Bruh, I'm gonna slap the suave off the top of your head. I don't know. Like to remind people that the only reason a community won League of Legends All-Stars matches is because they treated it just like solo queue. All communities were pieces of shit to each other back on XI, but there was some friendliness. That's every game though. Counter-Strike was like that. It's why I'm always it's why I'm always worried whenever I talk about Counter-Strike. I'm worried for a like an insane reason. When I talk about Counter-Strike, where it's like, if you hear Russian in your Counter-Strike lobby, it was, oh, there's probably going to be cheaters. And boy, outside of gaming, that sounds very prejudiced and very fucked up to say. But while it was not exactly hyperbole a lot of the time, it was like an in-community just jab and joke that would be sent across the pond, and then we would get shit back all the time from people across the pond as Westerners, like, or Americans. There are plenty of JP only NA leave over the years. That is the type of shit throwing that I always miss in games, especially if it was in good fun kind. Because it's the stupid like sports shit talk of just hyper aggression and then shake hands afterwards. It was always fun. No, they weren't kidding. Xenophobic little shit. I'm sure a very large portion were not fucking around. Japan's super racist. I love them. Dua loves racist. That makes me sound like I just said Japan is just racist. Full stop. That's not what I'm saying. But of course, there was a jackass and an ace screaming Hiroshima and Nagasaki in response. Yeah, that's what I like. There's discourse, and then there's just that. Like, there's the difference in Counter-Strike of like, oh no, I hear other language, probably cheating. And then there's the outright hostility shit talk. And that's like, it's a fine line to walk. And it's one of those things where it's, I'll call that friend group shit talk levels of towing the line there, where it's like, that's not something you should be saying to just random people when you're shit talking, because then you've kind of towed over the line a little bit when you're just shit talking. But if it's like a friend group thing and everyone's comfortable with towing that line and stepping over it just to, you know, push buttons for funsies, then it's different. I miss when everyone could handle the shit talk. People can still handle the shit talk. Don't listen to fucking like just shouty people online. Shit talk is still handled fine, I feel like. Even in FF, I feel like shit talk is handled fine. You just have to like read the room and read the vibe. Also, hi Spectre, welcome in. I'm just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture, I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer that you confronted in town? One and the same. But he's not masquerading as a gang leader. He serves as the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. Wow, I just looked just annoyed there. Hi, Glacy. Welcome in. That would explain why all the bandits are so confident that they can avoid capture. You're trying to get back something from the Vulture, right? Let me help. It's the least I could do after you bailed me out back there. I have an idea of where he hid his cash. Reckon he's headed there now, too. We can go together. I've got a score to settle with him myself. XIV requires you to handle your shit talk with finesse. Yeah. Can't devolve into fuck your mom. No, because then you're one report from getting nuked by a GM. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? I think it's pretty obvious. He framed his... Okay. Right, so those bandits at Tonawatani... Bruh, I'm gonna say these names wrong, and this is the one time you're gonna hear me actually just go full send with it. I don't care. They're the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats, not back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns. Folks who needed help to even the odds. Oh. That was 3 years ago. And whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how. Was a duel. I see. By the old laws, anyone who loses in a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in the positions of authority. How has Yu-Gi-Oh not done like a Wild West spin-off thing? If you think the GM's nuking me as a threat, you should see what I did to your bomb last night. Oh, can I just say I watched that Zeem's video, the one with the I'm not waiting for cutscene people. I feel like the entire point was made about 1 minute and 40 seconds into the video, so you don't need to watch much further than that. Probably, okay, I don't know. Watch the whole thing if you watch it, obviously. But yeah, my opinion is the same after watching it. Like, no, you should wait for people to watch cutscenes. I don't want to yap about that video again because we already did. So if I edit it down, I'll add the context and probably this little bit of a clip. But yeah. Still disagree. I watched the video. Still disagree. And we made damn sure they did every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. Why did they have Ilberd with them? And about a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, that was when he really won them over. Now the Daybreakers are nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on people it was created to protect. I talked it over with my friends, Quicana and Luine. Okay, which of these is Quicana and which of these is Luine? And we all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. Still remember how he gloated that he'd win. Also, is this the first area that the Mikode tribes don't have their little suffix or prefixes? I just noticed that. But when the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there's no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dust Watch. How much? I have a lot of gil. I don't know what it transitions into with, like, Pell, but I have a lot of gil. That's why you're ready to challenge him in the middle of the town? I was, till that guy with the spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of the town than the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner, then, well, you know the rest. So do you have 7.5 million gil? Fuck no, what do you think, dude? You think I have that much money? Y'all see my bank account every time I go live. What do you mean? 7.5 million gil. I'm in a free company that I don't do any content with. I don't make money off my FC. You said the Dust Watch would be of no help. Are they all working for the Vulture then? No, not all of them. The sheriff, Kamaka, he's as honest as they come. A staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it were my word against the deputy chiefs, who do you think he'd believe? Glacy has the stupid coolest mount of the expansion, but it costs money and I can't get it yet. I need to figure out what I need to get it. I need to find a way to access the submarine thing, whatever those are, because all I see on Twitter is people saying they print money. Because right now I'm broke. I thought that was like a boulder that fell off the top of my screen. Diadem prints money too. Does it though? I feel like it takes a lot longer. I feel like Diadem takes fucking forever. Submarines require a free company with a house. Do I need to have anyone in the free company do anything? Or can I just go do it? Because my FC has a house. You need a group. You need to group craft the subs. Ugh. Ah. Okay. Well, that ain't gonna happen. FC workshop stuff. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I've tried to get these people to run like content with me and they don't. I don't think you need multiple people for that though. If you're good enough. Well, if he knows where the vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover Namika's bracelet. What do you think? Why do I look so bored? For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask is that you hear me out. Not here. I'll be waiting for you in Chesanawazi Springs. Don't touch subs. I'm not a dom. I have no idea. You can make a lot of money, Dua. I made 3 million by letting some random person rub my head in Mother Mione's spot. Have I talked about how pretty Mother Mione is now? I think I did. You're just making me want Subway. Looks out. Yeah? Yeah? When I whore myself out, I'm a whore. I'm not a dom. I'm not a dom. I'm to be used. Hold on. I know I have it. Hold on. It's somewhere. Hold on. Oh my god, this is so far back on my bookmarks. Where is it? I know I have it. Oh my god. There's been too many DAWNTRAIL memes that I've saved. Where? Oh my god. I know I saved that Mother Mione picture. Where is it? There's like a screenshot that compared OG Mother Mione to like post DAWNTRAIL Mother Mione, and she's very pretty now. Cool, it's just gone. Stupid. Boo. Nope, found it! Found it. So this is the old one. This is the new one. She's very pretty now. She's kind of scary here. She's very pretty now. If I weren't working through peak hours, I'd be making bank. It's your mother? She went to Mommy Mione. Have you ever chosen to spare someone and accidentally caused a continent-wide war? Wait, what? I mean, I sided with Caesar's Legion once. That was interesting. Just Fire Emblem things. I feel like Fire Emblem is a series that is terrible that people have convinced themselves is anything but terrible. Good, you're here. This is where he hides his loot. I expect it'll show up soon. Where? Where? Where is he going to show up? Law of the land. Erenval looks expectantly for Wihuti. Shalashashka. We need to play Metal Gear 5 on stream. We need to play all the Metal Gear games, actually. When is the next thing coming out? What's the next volume? Well, well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. Yeah, he moves the spoils in cerulean barrels, where no one would even think to look. They're mixed in with regular shipments of fuel to Tuliolol, where they're sold off. You said he stole a bracelet of yours, right? If he knows you're on his tail, chances are he'll be eager to get what he can for it. But I doubt he'd trust a lackey with that business, given the provenance of the piece. No, I'll wager that he's not letting that bracelet out of sight till he's got the coin in hand. Wasn't sure what to make of you after Husawati, but I'm glad to see that you're more than an impulsive child. Oh, well, not my finest hour, I'll admit. But there's a lesson in that. The vulture's a slippery bastard. If we're going to catch him, we need to back him into a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here. Over to Husatawai. Whoa, would be ideal. For that, I need you. These names are gonna actually give me. Oh, sorry. Anime figures back in stock. Fire Emblem's a masterpiece. Cell just has horrible taste. Fire Emblem Cell review video. I'm finally back into the headspace, or starting to get back in the headspace to like update things. So, or update things, edit things. So, we'll see. I only played 3 houses, was good. Nothing really stands out though. Wait, I played 3 houses, was good. Nothing really stand out though. Just scratched my FF Tactics itch. I didn't know what Fire Emblem was back when I was like, who is Marth and Marv or whatever their name is in Melee? And then I still don't know what those games are. I don't get them. I thought 3 Houses was like a dating sim or something. I don't know what they are. Period. They're turn-based tactical RPGs? Okay, that sounds terrible for me. It's absolutely a dating sim. A dating sim? No! Everyone was talking about it like it was a dating sim, though. They were talking about it like they talk about fucking Persona. Where it's like, yeah, I maxed out all my relationship paths. It's both? Got it. After Awakening, it's gotten weirdly dating simmy. I mean, it sounds like it just got better. Persona is a dating sim. Like, okay! Then my point... I don't know anything about Persona. I own Persona 4 Golden on Steam. Like, I bought it back when it came out. I've never launched it. I own P4G. I've never launched it. Like, it's installed. I bought it and I installed it day one, and I have never launched it. Here, hold on. I'll prove it. Like, I have had it this whole time. I've never launched it. I just never played it. I bought it back on the first day. Is Persona good? The only thing I know about Persona is they shoot themselves in the head and yell Persona. That's all I know about Persona. So maybe we should do a Persona stream, like on the alt channel. Not here. I don't think it'd be fun here. We could do it on the alt channel. It would be after Nier, though. We might do Nier this week on the alt stream. I don't know if I'm not sure if I'm going to commit to that, but I'm thinking about it. All I know is that you as a grown man can date minors in Persona. Oh, Japan.
Oh, please, please, please play Persona 4. Please, Sal. You will love it. Guaranteed. They don't shoot themselves in 4.
Boring.
It's only in 3.
Boo. You're a high school student? No, yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know what... I thought you were also a high school student in Persona 4. Speaking of dating sims, can I still just say how mad I am at Doki Doki Literature Club for teasing me, thinking that I was gonna get like a dating sim that actually covered a very, very strong mental health topic, and then it just went no, Python scripts. Ooh, spooky. Still fucking mad. Still mad. I know there's like the little after thing they did where you could like go on some extra like day outs with people, but like whatever. I don't. Whatever. Fucking stupid. Persona 3, 4, and 5 are JP High School Student Simulator with dating sim shenanigans and ungodly soundtracks and aesthetics. I mean, we could give P4G a try at some point. Like I said, I bought it. I just haven't had a reason to play it, and alt stream might be a fun time. Because I haven't been focused on stream for the last month and like a half. So all of June I was dealing with IRL stuff, and at least up until like yesterday I was too. But after my vacation, I think I'll be in a better place to like actually just do random bullshit again, which should be super, super fun. We're still doing the nostalgia week thing, I promise. Obviously, I can't this week, but I have not forgotten. Combat-wise, it's Pokemon with mythological, psychological concepts, and the game is just like, fuck you, game over your ass because of Atlas. I mean, it's a stream game, so I mean, if I get annoyed with anything, we might just randomly get better. Magic might happen off screen, like happened with Kingdom Hearts and every other game that's been like that. I'm kind of slowly taking the Flim route where he randomly comes back and goes, yeah, I grinded a little bit off stream or whatever, and he clearly just really grinded a lot off stream. Honestly, Flim never cheats or anything. Flim's very very honest gamer. Fortunately, you can't do that in Persona. Bro, it's PC game. Watch me. I will figure it out. It's the one more system that'll super fuck you if you aren't careful. What is that? What's the one more system? See, here's the fun part with stream. When you guys derail me with something you all want to talk about that I don't bring up explicitly, I get to sit here and go, how long until someone screams at me to just read the cutscene dialogue? You get hit by a weakness, enemy goes again. Ooh. That sounds stupid. What kind of stupid ass system is that? It sounds fucking terrible. That sounds terrible. I hate that. Persona works on scheduled day system, so you can only do 2 activities a day, and you have X amount of days before you're required to beat the MSQ boss. Oh, yeah, it does do that.
Streams aren't an hour and a half long.
They're not! When I say we're doing FF, we're usually doing FF. What are you talking about? First, we need to lure him away from here over to wabba. Yep. Whatever we're doing. They kind of are, though. Yeah, but those are fun. Look, all I'm going to say is stream seems to be more enjoyable for everybody, including me, when we just fucking talk for a little while, and then we play a game. And then we keep talking, instead of just playing. I don't know. Everybody, never mind. I'm about to fucking shit on like 85-90% of streamers. Which isn't fair to me, because all I've been doing for the last month is what I was about to do it. But yeah, FF14. FF14's good. For all the bad in the games, or in the names, imagine what Shag gets here. Because I liked what they did, or I liked what I played of P4, except the combat. Huge turnoff in my opinion. I haven't seen the combat, so we'll see. I'll give it a fair crack. I'll at least say that. A fair crack. A fair shake. Like, I'll give it a shot. We'll give it the Crash Bandicoot shot, where like, I'll give it a fair, you know, if I'm annoyed, I'll give it another hour sort of thing. Like, we'll see.
Replace the second N in Final Fantasy with an R.
What? Final Fantasy? I'm just gonna keep that in my head. What I was about to say. I'm just gonna keep that in my brain. That's for me. It's not for you guys. Not that this is an appropriate time for me to play tour guide, but if you insist, Sheshenowazi Springs is home to the thriving cerulean mines. Yeah, we already know that. Sells Final Fantasy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Whoa, he's like locked to me. Look at that. Hold on. Mike, you brought up like escort missions where you have to follow characters. Why don't more games just do this where you just follow? Like where they follow you and you just control whatever. How's an MMO doing it better than a AAA game? Is this the place? I don't see him. Whoops, silly me. This isn't the right place. Very well. Lead on. Sorry, I'm just a goofy told that Mikode. I feel like my mic got more. That would be a good title for your rant series. It'd be so much better if you were leading. Yeah, like let the player dictate. The problem is with stuff like escorts is when player agency is being taken away. Granted, I will say that the only game I think to do that, like take agency away when escorting and make it fun, was Dead Rising. I think Dead Rising 1 and 2, I know 2 fixes a lot of the problems that DR1 has, but I feel like because the game is built around, you know, we can compare it to Persona, like the scheduled day system where it's like you have X amount of time. You have to just do something this way. I don't think it's always a bad thing, but you have to... Yeah, no, this applies to everything in games. Even if it's a purposefully bad design, you have to qualify it before you give it to the player. You can't just give the player like a restriction and go, well, yeah, it's because you might move too fast through the area. You need to qualify the restriction so that they don't feel like you're slowing them down just because you could not balance the speed of traversal with your area size. You need to qualify that externally from the traversal speed versus map size. The player doesn't need to know about that. You need to qualify it with something else. So if it's like if it's something like a character like breaks their leg or sprains their ankle and that slows them down temporarily, give it a narrative qualifier at the very least. And just like FF, it's in no way final. I feel like Final Fantasy is funny. I don't know. I hate the way YouTube titles work, especially when you're like a smaller channel. I feel like you can't focus on consistency with naming, at least for getting traction in the algo right away, because the title needs to be like enticing. So I can't just call it like Final Fantasy and then like the topic name, because it needs to be something more searchable. But that could be a cool playlist name for it, for all of them, because I think I have a playlist where I put all the discussion. Yeah, because it's called Rants and Discussions. So it's my Rhino Fantasy. What does Rhino mean? Hold on. What is Rhino Fantasy? Hold up. What does that mean? Rhino. Nasal. My voice is kind of nasally. I'm your nose fantasy? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? I could have sworn I left him here. What is this? What are we doing? Just some sort of joke. Of all the... Let's keep moving. How is he not getting suspicious of me? Know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't even catch that you spelled it saying. I'm an idiot. I didn't catch that. Then again, yesterday, somebody put No, it was you. You put 95 in chat, and I thought it said 99. And then as you corrected it, I literally watched the blue text like morph on my own screen to 95. Left it tied up around a big rock. Must have been a different rock. Patience is wearing awfully thin, miss. If he isn't at the next place we stop and may be forced to do something you and I would both dearly regret. That sounds... Okay. Have you seen my katana? We're dragging the deputy out into the middle of nowhere for a Final Fantasy confrontation, all Western-like. I want to play Metal Gear Rising again. I don't know why, but all this Western bullshit's making me want to play Metal Gear Rising. Give War a chance, Jack. I need to play it again. It's been too long. I need a big cutscene between Xenos and me that's like, I see. You deny your weapon its purpose. Oh my god, that'd be so much fun to... Like, I need someone to animate the fight between Sam and Raiden at the very start of Rising, but it's like, you're a warrior of light and Xenos. That'd be so much fun.
We should do another 8 to 9 hour MGR stream on Monday.
If we do Metal Gear Rising again, I'm just going to dump it on easy, I'll be honest. As much as I'm like someone who plays every game on hard on purpose, the fact that everyone in chat also came back around, I think... Aeon, I think you were there for those. I think I remember you slowly going... Like, you were the first one to be like, Jesus Christ, the Blade Wolf DLC, or the Jetstream Sam DLC, Blade Wolf is relentless. MGR is like a Mosu game. It's fun of the spectacle, not the challenge. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's like I put it on.
License to drive a sandwich, Jack.
Oh, I get that reference. No, I agree. Actually, it's more of I enjoy the risk of it, of the difficulty. It's like with Nier, right? Like we turned the difficulty down and I was still having a very, very good time, but it's the risk reward of I'm going to try to dodge as late as possible and I'm going to get punished if I mess up. Like it's like that. It's why I like Dark Souls so much. Elden Ring notwithstanding, because I think Elden Ring is boring and just dull. But I digress. I don't see him anywhere. Where is Zakoa? Tell me where he is or I'll bury you in the same grave. Goodness me, where could he have gone? I need a bonnet. I need a bonnet for this cutscene. I need a little like hand fan. That's it. I've had enough with these games and I've had it with you. Hey, Wawoody, you looking for me? Who's that? Whose footprints are these? Yeah, I'm calling you out. I love the idea that the warrior light is just completely not threatened at all by this guy. Oh yeah, no, it's hilarious. Merciful heavens, wherever could he have gone? That dialogue's killing me. Man, his heat is just dreadful. We must find him soon. If you want to place me under arrest, you have to work a little harder than that. Look, it's locked in Texas. We begging for a cell by the time I'm done with you. I'm literally just standing there like I'm bored. Oh yes, the best music. This feels like the worst music for a showdown in the center of the town. I'm gonna be honest.
Finally caught up to me, I see.
Oh my god, his name is actually Wahude. What a stupid name. Closest thing to a challenge you've had was the guy carrying around his brother's corpse. Who? Oh. Your warrior light is just like, I fear no man, especially not him. I feared a bird once. It's dead now, but it was very scary for a few minutes. It was a little touch and go there, and then a dragon showed up and helped me. That Makoto's got a very short tail.
Well, well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
I feel like their voices should be swapped, honestly. Oh.
Hey, that's my jewelry. And my
Hey, I'm wearing those earrings. Oh, was his hold on, was his earring the cool S?
So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
I'm gonna go back and check that later. I grabbed a clip of it, but
This barrel was at Shishenawetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular cerulean shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
not at all, sir.
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
There's no way he didn't know. What?
Oh, you've seen it then?
How? Why would?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
He would have been buried 3 days ago already, in fact. You would have had to arrest yourself. That is the least cool thing I could say. We're saying it.
What's the meaning of this, Wuhute?
He sounds like a Monster Hunter character.
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only because I found it. I swear. They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
Oh, how the revolver cylinder rotates and the table's turned.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way.
Pull out a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
Wuhute, I challenge you to a duel.
No, say duel.
The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Well, maybe dead also.
Yeah, have at it.
Let your pistols do the talking!
Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
You refuse then? A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
Warrior of Light is like, you settle all disputes with pistols and fucking Erebor won't let me beat anyone up.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this.
What if I just like throw my katana at his pistol?
Come on, Zakawa! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
What?
Be quiet. Just watch.
Zekawa's got a special metallic rubber bullet. Let's see what he does. Why is his trigger backwards on his gun? Look, the trigger's backwards on the gun. What is that?
Oh, you little shit!
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, vulture.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
I still want to know why the trigger is backwards on his pistol. Mossy Crab, I need to find one to be my minion. I honestly didn't even see what it looked like because I saw it enter the screen and I was watching my OBS window. Sorry.
If you want to lock me up, then lock me up. But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
He looks like
Ooh.
Ichigo with a time skip haircut.
You drew your gun within town limits. But we Hute drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense.
That's a good
Way to
sheriff.
go. As are your friends.
Aw. You can still pull the trigger backwards. It's just awkward. I feel like that's a weapon that's begging for a prank of just greasing up every part of it then.
Ha! You're not such a bad guy after all.
Just a man of the wilds, like you.
This is Chai Nuz if Chai Nuz actually had to survive. Like outside of Yulmore. That's who this reminds me of. Also, he's got like half of the cool S for his earring. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Hold on. Chai is a good kitty. He's got like half the cool S. Watch. All right, countdown to me not being able to make the cool S out of this. I can kind of do it. I can kind of make the cool S. See? Well, it's like a 2. Okay, he's got the cool 2. So what the fuck? That's actually like, whatever.
Weren't you yelling at us for derailing you earlier?
Well, it's my stream.
But to think that Wihute had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What, you really sound like a Monster Hunter NPC.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tona Tenui.
Tona Tenui? Okay.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zakua? What do you intend to do now?
Why, what I've always done.
Become a dentist.
Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
See, dentistry.
Here, this was Vawuklamat's gift for someone, wasn't it?
I like that they haven't adjusted the animations when they just like hand things over. They just are slapping items into their palms now.
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
I thought we'd be here a lot longer. I didn't think we'd be done this fast. All right. That ended up being rather more complicated than expected, but all's well that ends well. Oh, it's finally over. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how to ever repay you. Wild banana blend. Sure. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have a bunch of food actually. I should be like using this stuff. Use. On track. Aaronville is relieved to see everything set to rights. Now that we have the bracelet, let's return to Chesson and Wesley Springs. Will you be staying there long? I'd like to give you a proper thanks after I find my friends. We weren't planning on it, but there's no need to rush. We'll see you at the Springs then. Should I grab like the Aether Current quest here? At least while I'm here anyway. How many are there actually? Hold on. Looks like there's just one. I assume the rest are hidden around town. All right, what? What happened? Did something happen? Am I skipping cutscenes I shouldn't be skipping again? Are you doing the Aether Current quest? Yeah, why? Should I not be skipping the cutscene? Skip these ones? Okay. Texas sucks. What? Oh, flex.
Stop skipping cutscenes. I'm begging you.
I wanted to see you do this one as a Lalafell. Well, sadly, the gods have changed me back to being, I've gone from adorable back to pretty, so. And still adorable. I think my Mikoto is very cute. You were always pretty. Ah! It's very parasocial of you. Is it weird if I just like stare? If we just stop talking? I don't like saying if we just stop talking. You know what? We're going to keep playing FF. I say if we just stop talking. That feels weird. I feel like I'm talking to one person. Zoom in. And stare. We need a sell stare emote. Wait, don't we have a stare emote? No, we don't. I thought we had one from like 7TV. Don't we? Hold on. I swear we did. Oh my god, we don't. Hold on. BTTV. I thought we had one. Dashboard. Wow, 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 wow. La, 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 la. Really? There's no stare emote? There's like... Oh, I just spelled it wrong because I'm an idiot. Hold on. Okay, there's some good ones. Hold on. I'm about to derail this again. I'm sorry. There's some good ones. Hold on. We have a peepo stare that's like slow blinking at you. We have a non-animated peepo. No, this one is animated. Stare. I need to start packing my stuff up. Are you good? Do you have your bug out bag? What happened? I like the blinking one. My trip is ending? Your trip. If you said you were on a trip earlier, I'm sorry, I forgot. I've been on the West Coast. Oh. Whoa, we got a little thing in chat that said it's been added. Well, that's cool. I got a little thing in chat that said like it's been added to the thing. So now... I don't know if that's going to show up. I might need to like refresh my chat. No, why is BTTV not working? Why aren't you showing up on things? Come on. That's a bummer. You're supposed to be working. Stars? No, it's stare. Not stars. Normally refreshing the chat fixes it. I don't know why it didn't. Overlay? I don't know which chat is the chat I use. This one just says Twitch chat. This is chat bubbles. Oops. Yeah, this one's not working. How do I... Yeah, I can't even... That's weird. I figured there'd be a way for me to like refresh it, but it's... Wow, I almost put the wrong thing in chat. That would have been embarrassing. Yeah, I don't know why this is not working. That's frustrating. Normally it works whenever I refresh it. Maybe I'll just give it a little bit. Maybe it'll come back. TARS. Ah, Interstellar's so good. I love Interstellar. Interstellar's so good. I always get really, really, not emotional, but just like happy whenever at the very end when he's... Spoilers for Interstellar, by the way. Whenever he's on the space station and he's repairing TARS and he turns it back on. Fuck off. I'm sharing something I'm like attached to in media that's fun and like sad and sweet. Y'all, you're being a dick. You're just being an ass. This is being mean now. I'm sharing something I love.
It's been 84 years.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're not proceeding through DAWNTRAIL at a brisk enough pace. How dare we enjoy this MMO and read all of this dialogue?
No. No, I don't think I will.
Hey, his friends are here. Damn it, it's still not showing in chat though. Whatever. If you have BTTV, you can see it. Whatever. I'd like you to meet my two best friends, Quikana and Luine. Or which one's Quikana? This one. If it wasn't for you believing in Zakoa, doing what you did, we'd still be locked up. You have no idea how satisfying it is to see that bastard Wahude put behind bars. I never gave up hope that Zakoa would find a way to get us out. He was always the best of the Daybreakers.
Cooked here.
Who cooked? How about the Makode? Her design is very nice. I'm normally not a fan of this hairstyle, but it's kind of working. So Spectre did the thing. What did Spectre do? Glad he was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Unfortunately, our group is smaller now, and lacking in strength besides, some outlaws might see us as an easy target. Even so, if anyone should give the Dust Watch the slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We train night and day. Doesn't match their names, but okay. So no one will get the better of us ever again, isn't that right? Right! And you'll teach us how you draw your pistols so fast, won't you? Well, we won't need a duel if all goes as it should. It's probably still good to learn how to shoot, though, my man. But on the off chance it doesn't, we'd best make sure everyone can beat my speed. We owe you a great debt, and one of these days I'll be sure to repay it. On that, you have my word. Until we meet again. I'm gonna start waving like that 5 feet from people's faces. I'm just gonna full send it from now on. I wonder if that'll get me more friends or less friends. If you'll excuse me, I shall find a quiet place to rest. As I'll be here a while, though, do let me know if there's any way I can be of assistance. I'm not planning to take the train. Were you not planning to take the train home? Oh, train service has been suspended, didn't I tell you? No, you didn't. You mentioned no such thing. Something about the tracks being damaged in the last quake. The tunnel was closed as well. An earthquake must have happened when we were still down south. There's been quite a few tremors as of late, and a rather large one struck not long before you two arrived. I only hope no one was hurt. That was Solution 9 appearing. Fun, wacky, inflatable, arm flailing tube man. I hate those things. I hate when I see them. They just look like an annoyance. I don't like them. I don't like the noise. That like thing that they do. I hate that sound. At any rate, if you want to know when service will resume, you could speak with the station master yourself. All right, let's go talk to the station master. I'm going to do this to one of these inconsequential cutscenes, and then you guys are genuinely going to freak out because there's going to be like Xenos is just going to be standing there after I skip the cutscene. Oh. These people aren't too happy about the train delays.
I'm so sorry, but we're not sure when the train will be running again.
Well, that sucks.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
Where are my Skittles? Okay. Sorry, talking cutscene means I get to eat.
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
Yes.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
You're not quite there, but shenanigans are going to start up real soon. Good luck. Thank you. I'm going to enjoy my sour Skittles.
I'm afraid so. Too few hands for too much work.
Sounds like busy work for me.
Time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
The succession ceremony? We would have been in Tuliolal at the time. If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
I have to admit, it was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
Yep, Solution 9 appeared somewhere.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Seriously? You're offering to help?
What about you, my friend? If you'd rather strike out on your own, I understand.
Though, if you were willing to lend us a hand, too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful.
Will you pay me?
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Shenza, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You sound like a side character in a
Step
Danganronpa
inside.
game.
I can introduce you to everyone.
Sorry for dragging you into this.
Nah, I worked on minecarts. Same thing. They both go on rails. We should take Ehrenfeld to Nordbrand.
There they are. That's them, the two volunteers. Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe. And this grizzled mug is Zopia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
Much obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Okay, that is the same VA for Kameka. By the way, Game Grumps are doing Danganronpa 3. I'd watch it, but I'm do not get your hopes up for any time, like when this will be. Rich and I are still trying to figure out when we can both commit to doing Danganronpa 2 and 3 on stream. Because those would take a very long time, and we both really want to play them, and he hasn't played 3, and I haven't played 3. He's been waiting for us to do it on stream. But I can't even say if it'll be like before the year's over. But it is something we want to do. If anything, it might become an alt stream thing that's just sporadic. But if I have to put it on the alt stream, I want to make the alt stream a little more presentable during those. But I'll definitely go watch that once I get done with Danganronpa 3, whenever we end up doing it. Hey, look at that.
Something the matter?
No, just a flashback. I get those. Would you happen to be a fan of Charlie? Should I take my mask off for a little while? I feel like this expansion doesn't need the mask. I don't know. I don't like my character without her mask. I feel naked.
Trolleys? They're fine, I suppose, but they're no match for our cerulean-powered engine.
She's absolutely glorious, let me tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
Right then. What I'd like you two to do is help us procure timber.
That was a really sweet little interaction.
Fashion new railroad ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get. In these parts, that means the trees in the Piata-Yonan Plain. It is Hetsaro territory, though, so we need to get their permission first. Come on, no time to waste.
Haven't really been watching anything Danga. Saw a cutscene where a guy was getting destroyed by baseballs. Thought it was gory. That cutscene was wild. I know which one you're talking about. It is one of the crazier deaths. It's so over the top. It's so fucked up. But no, that was really sweet that our Warrior of Light kind of reminisced there for a second about some random people from Nordbrand. That was really sweet. I like that. That makes me sentimental. That was good. And just something about how earnest the question you can ask of like, you're not a fan of trolleys by any chance. It's like, there's so much implication there in that subtext of your Warrior of Light just missing people in Nordbrand. That's so nice. I love that. That was really good. That was such a cute little section. Oh no, small number live in Shaolani. I must confess I've never visited the home of the HAAAAAAAW. As they largely live in accordance to older traditions, I suspect that they may have a dim view over the railroads. Alright, let's go meet the Makotes. One with nature. Arendville's eager to be off to Pyarionian Plain. Come on, let's follow Walalika. There's another station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be in the depot, so you can see it from the outside. Oh, that's Shinza talking. Oh. I'm quite taken with the sleek design of the head and myself, though if you peek through the windows, you can probably catch a glimpse of the... Enough jabbering, Shinza. Thanks to these two, we finally have some real work to do, so let's get to it. I was hitting skip on all things Dangra. Still know nothing about it. I think that's the best place to be if you plan on playing it. Because honestly, Danganronpa is really good. It's a fun series. It's weird how serious it is at random moments, and then it's just... Yeah, the Wario GIF that Evie put in chat's a good way to summarize it. It's very strange. I love Danganronpa though, but hi Evie, welcome back. Man, I miss Shadowbringers. Wait a minute, Glacy, what were the... I don't know if Glacy's still here. Glacy, are you still here? It's one of those games where you can get Mega Whiplash. Still walking around Texas? Yeah. No, Glacy, what was the quest line in Post Endwalker where you're taking... It's the Moogle delivery quest, right? Where you're taking letters back and forth to Nordbrand? Or was it another quest line? I must confess, the train is an impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods through the wilds now. Right. Melwatzone should be to the northeast of here. Let's continue on. Can I get in there? Can I get in there and see? Boo. We'll be on that later. I know there's a dungeon coming up. I'm gonna bet the dungeon is riding on the train. I just don't know how to feel about it because it's kids. I mean... that's fair. It doesn't bother me, but I mean, I'm not gonna like, just because it doesn't bother me, I'm not gonna be like dismissive. Like I love Danganronpa. I'm a big fan of like. I just like anything like emotionally heavy, so like that sort of stuff never really hinders me. But I get it. Or at least as much as I can, anyway. There's another one, because the Moogle quests were only ARR. Oh, okay. What was it? What is that quest line? Or do you know off the top of your head? Because I do want to do that. There you are. The village is just up ahead. Truth be told, I never had direct dealings with the people of Melwatzone. Melwatzone. But I do know that their traditions mean a great deal to them, as does the land. Ah, such lovely clean air. It feels like a treat after the overpowering ceruleum of Shinnewazi Springs. Wow. Shinnewazi Springs. The waters nearby are just as pristine. It's a paradise for people and animals both. We've just helped a friend through the final dungeon and trial. Can't wait to get there. Got a live repair request going on my duty finder right now. What does that mean? Glad you appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. Greetings, travelers, and welcome. I'm Huato, chief of Mewa Hetson. And this is my son, Chapato. Pleasure to meet you. I'd like to thank you all for your warm welcome and apologize for our sudden intrusion. I'm Walika, station master of Jacques Tirol Railing. The recent earthquake has damaged our tracks, and we require timber to make repairs. This is Selenia and Aaronville, who have volunteered to assist us in the restoration effort. Hi. I'm glad my character did the same wave. You've got the most curious of air about you. Of oil and steel, tan leather, and the faintest hint of meadows awash with unfamiliar flora. I gather you're not from these lands. What a non-answer. Should be fun time watching you play. Well, when we get to Danganronpa, I hope you enjoy it. Like, Rich isn't able to commit to streams right now. And it's mostly like, we're just whenever he's able to. So, yeah, I think it might be best as an alt stream game. And then I can slowly upload it as we do it, which is going to suck for, like, watching it as it unfolds. But once it's all out, like, it should be good to binge it. I hail from Eorzea. Oh? Truly? Love to know more of you and your lands that you've seen. Tell them about Nordrand. Really, really mess with them. I'm told that your people hold traditions in the highest, yet I gather you're curious about those of others as well. But of course, nature is boundless, as is our love for her lands and her children. The Hetzo in particular. We've done much to guide... Wait, bleh. The Hetzo in particular have done much to guide our way of life. Where to hunt, where to gather, to lay our heads. The Hetzo teach us all these things and more. It is for that reason I believe that we are attuned to the shifting winds around us. I see that word. Hetzo means leader of souls in the Hetzaro tongue, does it not? Rich doesn't want to be trapped in another Dokapon situation. He was actually like full steam ahead with Dokapon, and then like, about 2 months in, he realized like how draining it was to commit to a stream that long, even once a week. Like we had multiple conversations about it. It was very funny. So anyone who wants to stream, just a heads up, it can be draining if you commit to it. Especially if it's a high energy thing like Dokapon. It's very tiring. It does, and there are many creatures revered as the Hetzo among the Hetzaro. Here we look at the Ronrik for guidance, or Ronik for guidance. However, as you may have gleaned from our use of aetherites, while we're committed to our traditions, this does not mean we reject all outside influences. If only Dokapon was 4 days out of the week, we could have another. That said, there are certain things that give us pause. We will furnish you with the timber you require, but first, or as neighbors in this land, we ask that you indulge us in a discussion. We'd be glad to, of course. Wonderful. We do not often receive guests come from such a long way, and my son is always delighted to hear their tales. Now, if you'll follow me. If only Dokapon. Jesus. If only Dokapon was 4 days out of the week, we could have had another. I do want to do another Dokapon at some point. It's just super long. So if we do another one, it'll definitely either be an entirely different Dokapon game. And I have to get some people that are up for committing to it. But I'm also at this weird point, and I don't mean this as like, what, how do I want to put this? Not obstruction, a disincentivization to any other streamer watching this that ever wants to like reach out to me to play something together or collab in some way. Just if you're around stream a lot, you know I don't collab.
Just felt a disturbance
like
in
often.
the force.
Like I don't collab a lot with people. And I've gotten to this weird place with streaming where I don't get nervous while doing solo streams at all anymore, but the moment I'm doing a collab, I get in my head and I don't know why. Like I have it inversed. When I first started, I was scared to do solo streams, and now it's like collabs are just, they're also just a lot of work. If it's something that's not just casual, it's just a lot of work to get people to, you know, coordinate. And if you've ever done event planning, you know what I'm talking about. More than 2 or 3 people, it's a nightmare to get people together. It's ridiculous. Even more so when it's a situation where like everyone is just streaming as a hobby. It's not like their main income. Because then it's, you know, it's easier to commit to something that's more long term if it's like your job. But the D&D problem, yeah, it's that. So if you've ever tried to get people together for D&D, it's hard to find, basically I'll use FF terms, it's really hard to find a fucking static that you can count on. Then you add time zones into the mix. Oh yeah, it's why I don't collab with Aki as often as I would love to. Like Aki, every time we've had her on stream, and from what she said, every time I've been on her stream, it's been a great time. Like, I think we've had a lot of fun every time. I'd love to play more games with Aki, but she's in, I believe, Sweden. And when it's 7 here, it's like 3 a.m. or something crazy for her. So it's really hard to collab with her. So it's a weird thing. I want to do more Danganronpa, or Danganronpa. I want to do more stuff like that, but it's just hard. It's just a lot more of a workload. I have to say, SE handled this bit very, very well. It seems like it's like I'm not like, sorry, pardon my ignorance as like an American who's bad with geography and history. There's probably a lot that I'm not picking up on that this is like referencing or obviously inspired by. But I will say like the way they've been handling the world building and the drip feed of information about all of these different cultures we're running into has been very, very good so far. At least as someone who's probably missing a lot of shit that other people that are more familiar with the cultures these are obviously inspired by is that like I'm not picking up on. I will speak frankly. We fear the winds of change will soon bring misfortune to the land. The Ronick have made the potential for danger plain. As you may have heard, their temperament has become erratic as of late. Stableman near Husawati mentioned that. Do you know what has caused it? We have our suspicions, since others were drawn to this land by Ceruleum. Shaolani has undergone a transformation. Dude, what the fuck? Why'd you go back to Bakode? Because I felt like it. I don't know. I was getting nostalgic last night when I was looking at all the Miko pictures from when I first started FF14. But hi, Vivi. I was getting nostalgic and like sentimental, and I missed my old look. So blame Pongu. And the railroads are a part of that. Ew. Okay. As strong and as resilient as they may seem, Ronic are sensitive creatures. The roar of the train as it thunders through the plains may as well cause them distress. As my father said, we do not necessarily reject outside influences or innovations, but in this, we can't help but worry. Understandably. And thank you for being forthright. This matter concerns not only the Hetsaru, but all of Sholani. Perhaps we should bring it to the attention of the Valkana. Or, Valkona. Valkona, you say? We know him only through rumors, but he is apparently, how shall I put this? Hard-headed and aloof. He values technological advancement and efficiency to the detriment of all else. Mind your tongue, Geppetto. Let me answer. I know Kona. He's the coolest big brother. Also, Vivi, we're very far ahead of you, so, like, very big spoilers, obviously. They've handled the Native American cultures better than most North Americans. They do it in a very similar manner to what they do with the European culture. Use it as an aesthetic cultural template rather than try to truly emulate it. Okay. They do have clear inspirations, but distinctly their own thing. Okay. Very similar to what they did in Stormblood with Asian cultures. This is just Stormblood, but better. While there is a grain of truth to the rumors, he's not nearly as bad as they make him out to be. Yay, I get to answer. He's a passionate man who cares for his people, like his sister. He's a bit awkward, so he tends to get misunderstood. His journeys have changed him for the better. Oh, these are all good, though. We're going to go with the last one. He's a passionate man who cares for his people like his sister. Is that so? It is certainly a side of him that we weren't aware of. Selenia fought beside Valkona in the Rite of Succession. I'd take her word over the rumors. You took part in the Rite of Succession? You're that close to the Dawn servants? And I was grateful for any help, but had no idea that I recruited a bona fide hero. I didn't do anything. I mostly shit-talked and watched. I didn't do much. The succession of the Dawn servants filled us with uncertainty for the future, but there is clearly much we do not know. On this particular occasion, the winds of change are not meant to be feared. I know we must open our hearts and minds that we might see Valkona for who he truly is. You think he might visit someday? I mean, I could just go ask him. Like, we could. I don't know. Stormblood has different problems from DAWNTRAIL. DAWNTRAIL, aka Better Stormblood. Do it. You were the one saying DAWNTRAIL was better yesterday. What happened? Just as his father offered us guidance, I'm hopeful that he will do the same. Thanks for hearing and allaying our concerns. I'm glad we could speak. As for your timber, we have freshly cut logs near the lake. Please take all that you require. We're terribly grateful. I promise we'll keep the Ronic foremost in our minds as we continue working on the railroad, and if needs be, we'll seek Valkona's counsel. And thanks again for your time and timber. We shall endeavor to return the favor for sure. Hope to see you again soon. Oh yeah, I never told him about like where we went. He was asking about it. I do like the night theme here. I'm not big on the day theme, but the night theme I'm enjoying. More than enough timber to fix the ties. Now we need to transport it to the station, which will be a bit more involved than I thought. I didn't expect to be given so much. Mind waiting here a spell while I round up a few more hands in the Ronic? I won't be long. Glad that went well, and thankfully it seems we won't need to make several trips with the timber. Okay, can we get the train going? I just want to ride the train. How close are we to the dungeon? And the land would tremble. When's the next dungeon? Isn't it super close? DAWNTRAIL quest list. Not that close? Really? Super close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quests. Ugh, that's pretty far. Especially with how chunky the quests have been. While we wait, we could get started on moving the timber somewhere more accessible. Great. Cool. Give me the box. Let's do this. Is it the same goofy jank animation we always have? Yep. I hate this animation. It's so stupid. Oh, God. Oh, God. Do I drop it if I get hit once? I've never been hit with these. Because every time I've had to do them in the past, it's been in areas that I've already surpassed the level cap for. This is my favorite part of the expansion. What, carrying boxes? You're crazy. Someone's just standing here. You're just gonna hold it during the cutscene. It doesn't pull you out of it, really. Cool. Should think this will be enough. That was mighty kind of you to move all that lumber. Sorry we didn't make it back sooner. Hey, man, it was still really sweet that that your Warrior of Light like had that moment. I really like that moment. The more I keep thinking about it, that was very sweet. That like your character sees all of them and thinks back to the mining company back in Nordbrand. That was really sweet. That was cool. I like that. We'll see to the rest. All right, no idea what's going on, but you guys got it, right? Godspeed. Wait, where are we going now? Why are we going way? Oh, it's so far. They're the same people across the reflection. Are they? Are they, though? Can you prove it? They didn't like trolleys the same amount. He didn't get all excited like the rest of them. But no, I wish we had more scenes like that, because that was very cool. It's interesting that they pick that area, because I feel like that area of Shadowbringers wasn't the most engaging. I feel like it was kind of a... It wasn't boring, it was just kind of a lull point in the story. Because it's right before you fight Ranjit. So everything was kind of quieting down for just a second. And then it builds back up really fast. Oh, big cutscenes. All right. Well, oh, it's not. Okay, so it's not voiced. Cool.
A glorious grand machine indeed. I hope Namika was able to secure a seat.
It is voiced. Did we find an area where Thanks, Spectre. Do you have drops on? I should. Are they not showing up for you guys? Like, they showed up for me whenever I was, I see drops messages here. Yeah, they should be on. Drops should be enabled. Did they add more or something? Also, it didn't turn on the auto advance. Did we find a cutscene where this doesn't work properly? Because it feels like we did. No, I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Here she comes.
This man is hype for his trade. I love that my character matched the energy. That would have been way funnier as a Lalafell, though. You may have turned it off. There's been 3 interactions where I've been like, I should have stayed a Lalafell for a little bit longer. It was the, let me just run in there. I can kill all of them. The, goodness me, where could he have gone? And this one.
Thanks to you, we managed to resume service much faster than anticipated. You have our gratitude.
There's There's nothing so enchanting as a cerulean-powered engine in motion.
My man loves trains.
Don't think I'll ever tire of watching them chugging along. They make wagons look like toys.
And so long as we can lay the tracks, she can go on and on and on. Before you know it, she'll be crossing the entire continent.
Railroads are a somewhat recent addition to Thrall. As it stands, we can only ferry folks as far as Yassolani. And from an operational standpoint, we still have much to learn. There's always some problem or another to deal with.
I love this guy's voice.
But we'll keep working at it. We'll hone our craft and continue expanding till one day our trains are running coast to coast.
Yeah.
Dream.
Yeah, and then you can become capitalistic nightmares. It's funny how I finished both at Realm Reborn. Have I in the free trial account, but don't want to bother with Stormblood after getting to Kugane. Like, are you just tired? Or is it just Kugane's that cool, so you don't want to leave? Because I understand not wanting to leave Kugane. Southern as a southern can be.
I completely lost track of time. By now, I expect the train will be nearing Yassolani. When it returns, we'll see you on your way. So if you've got any preparations to make, you better make them quick.
Uh-oh.
Not another one?
You can't be serious.
Oh. Yep, here it is. Fucking knew it.
Gods have mercy.
My character really has to turn around to look at this. Yep, there it is. All right. Knew it. I like how non-surprised I am at this point.
What's happening? Oh, the train. Nitobekwe and the others.
My home lies that way as well.
Oh shit, I didn't think about that. Well, let's go. We can walk.
We're going to investigate right now.
Aaronville's VA has been doing an excellent job. I'm sorry, Dr. Eggman. What is this? I saw this in the trailer and I'm still surprised. The fuck?
What in the world? Are they heading for Tuliolal?
We need to get back right away. We need to follow that airship. Does it matter? Why give me two options here? Shouldn't we just run to an Aetherite? I'm the Eggman. That's what I am. That Sonic movie was so good. You're just like same shit, different day. I don't know. It feels like a very obvious shift from. Oh, this isn't good. It feels like a very obvious shift from the normal wide-eyed reactions we had to just being like, Oh, that looks bad.
You're here. Good, good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning. The people need our help.
Have a master player because I'm the Eggman. I thought that's... I read that as I'm here to mansplain because I'm the Eggman. I was very good. Oh, this is very Jack 2. Okay.
Can you stand?
Try to remain calm, everyone.
What the?
I don't know what they are, but they're not men.
Oh, I'm getting Jack and Daxter vibes from this. Oh my god.
Someone help me, please! Oh, oh.
Bastard!
I'm sorry. What? What?
What did it just do?
Thank you, Kryl. What? Oh, is that Bako Jaja? Yeah!
Thank you.
Wow, that is the most kid-sounding kid.
Save the things. Just get to safety.
He's trying so hard to like be the cool hero guy. I love Bako Jaja. He's trying so hard.
Fall back to the palace. Quickly, before it's overrun.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Bako Jaja.
We went from wanting to kill him for stomping on our tacos to liking him. He's so good now. If he dies here, I'm going to be so pissed.
This is simply how I do things now. So, who wants to taste my blade next?
Oh, she's here too. I didn't think we'd see her this soon. I can't get over how nonplussed the Warrior of Light has been over everything that has just appeared randomly. It's cracking me up. So, yes. So it's the VTuber. Who? I don't watch VTubers. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to like, you're gonna have to explain to me all the backstory and lore. Was that cat? Hold on. Was that Kettenram? Oh, what? It's Mecha Jaja. Oh, is that Zoral Jaw? Oh! Oh my god.
That you should still live.
Oh my god. Okay, like you gotta stop. You gotta stop with my character being like, really, at everything. Insinger theme fucks me.
By the gods, what has happened to you?
Oh, that is Cat and Ram, so he survived.
This is your butchery, isn't it?
He's got headphones. What's he listening to?
Everything you've done in service to the throne. How could you betray us?
What?
My demand is simple. The dissolution of Tuli Yolal and surrender of all its territories. Refuse, and I will kill every last one of you.
Have you gone mad?
Caramel dancing.
No, my ambition remains unchanged. To teach the masses the folly of war, that they cry out for peace, and thus unite the world.
What a stupid ambition. I'm sorry.
What has changed you so much and in so short a time? To harm the very people you swore to serve. This is an unforgivable deed committed by my son. My son!
You have heard my ultimatum.
That's a good line.
And you will have my answer.
That's a good response.
My hands. I will end your madness.
If Gula Jaja here dies here.
Wait. I should be the one to do this.
Okay, you can't handle this.
No. His sins are mine to bear. Fear not. Ozoralja is strong. He has never been father's equal in combat.
Yeah, but now he's all cyberpunked up.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Can I step in and help?
That guy looks like a lead mecha skin.
I'm so glad they're just showing fights now more and more as this game has gone on. Oh my god.
Farewell, Zoralja, my son. And forgive me.
Oh, he's backed up somewhere.
Despite his old age, The mighty Gulul Jaja remains a fearsome foe indeed. You retain the vitality of 2 souls, despite the passing of 1. I shall even the odds.
He's hacking. Oh no, he's vipering. Okay, maybe I should step in, like, at some point. Maybe I should step in. We're just gonna sit here and let this happen?
Papa?
Even the blessed are mortal.
Welcome to the fatherless gang Wook Lamont.
You are no match for me.
Let me fight him right here, right now.
On my honor, as vow of resolve, I'll make you pay!
Why is she so low in the mix right here?
So the once faint-hearted girl would live up to her title. Very well. If only to demonstrate the disparity between us, I give you a chance to prove yourself. Rally the entirety of your strength. Lay siege to my kingdom. Strike me down, like I did father. Then, will you be his worthy successor?
Trolcha, wait!
My warships will remain in your skies. When you fail to prove your worth, I shall order them to lay waste to Tuli Yolal. Choose your next steps wisely.
Training arc? There's no way he's coming back from this. Well, he's still breathing. He was his arm is animated. So I don't know. It's good to not have any music here too, for sure. No, Papa can't die. He can't. And the land would tremble. Is he breathing? He's breathing. He's okay. Are we gonna get like a really sad? He's blinking too. Look at him. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. He's fine. He's blinking. He'll be okay. No time for tears. Wuklamat is struggling to process what she has witnessed. How could this happen? Of course, you hit us with the triumphant quest music. He got a model update. That's a serious wound. His whole model changed.
Enough. I am beyond saving.
Father, please. You can't give up.
Are you there, oh friend?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Look after my children.
What? I'm an old fossil like you. I've only got so many years left. But if that's what you want, it would be an honor.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Aye, you can count on it.
Oglamat. Kona.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokwi. You saw them, yes? I always found their teachings comforting.
Please, Father, you must save their strength.
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on. So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see our nation to a brighter future.
Okay, cool. It's not voiced. I need a second. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Right, so Valcona, I bring word from the city. The enemy has withdrawn and the Landsguard have begun rendering aid to the people. Cry counter +1. Casualties within our ranks have hindered progress, but we continue to do all that we can. Thank you for your report. Please inform the guard that they are to prioritize such efforts until further notice. Fuck this game. The people, I need them. We will assist you in whatever way we can, of course. Thank you. Thank you. There are sure to be wounded everywhere, more than I could count. We'll split up and help all of them. You can count on us. Alphanod and Alizé, could you take the Bayside Bevy and Kryl and Arenville to Palace Perimeter? As for Selenia, please come to the Resplendent Quarter with me. We'll all meet back here afterwards. Oh, fuck this music. That sucks. Really think that they flubbed the first half by making Baku Jaja misunderstood? I disagree entirely. It was meant to be a happy-go-lucky shonen level story, and they were leaning into that on purpose before they hit you with this. I don't think them doing that flubs anything. It might not be misdirection that you're happy with, but it was misdirection nonetheless. I think they could have set it up a bit earlier. I mean, if the expansion was longer, like, yeah, but... Man, Kettenram, not even looking at him, got me. They got me the same way whenever you first go to the step with Gosetsu, and he asks to go, or asks where the DAWNTRAIL is, where they left his body, and he goes out there and he sits by him. That was good. Problem with Baku Jaja was unleashing the giant dragon thing. I don't think it was a problem. I don't think that I have no problems with the writing so far, other than what I've voiced about Wuklamat with the few moments where she's been like, I'm depressed, and we say one thing and she goes, like, you've helped my depression entirely. I went through this section going, I want my big band music back while sniffling. Well, man, this might be the worst place to end because Friday we're doing crowd control, and then Saturday, Sunday, and Monday I won't be streaming. So Friday, like, it'll be all the way until Saturday of next week for the next one. Yeah, this is a terrible place to end up. This is a really bad place to end up. Like, it's a good ending. Like, it's a good, like, where the season should stop, but it's like, Jesus. Waiting to do the next one's gonna be a pain in the ass when I log in. Oh my god. Come back strong. Depression ending. That was good. That was really good. Oh my god. Also be wary of even more spoilers because maintenance tonight is going to give us normal rates tomorrow. Oh no, I'm going full blackout on like Twitter and shit until we beat this probably. Oh my god. Alright guys. Friday will be, like I said, crowd control. It's either going to be a Hat in Time crowd control or it's going to be Ocarina of Time Ship of Harkinian, which is the PC port. And if we do that, we're going to try and do a 2 players, 1 controller for that maybe. We'll see. My voice just cracked really bad. But so look forward to one of those 2 on Friday. Next Friday, we're going to do a proper yap. So we're just going to probably talk for like 3 hours because I have a 20-minute video I want to watch with you guys, which means we're good for like 2 or 3 streams if I drag it out as much as I usually do. But there's also some other stuff I want to talk about with like anime and some other things that's been going on. So when I get back from my vacation, we'll be doing a proper return to form with stream and have a proper Friday app session. We need a Hat in Time. I know. But all right, guys, have a good night. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, I'll see you all into the week. So try to have a... Did I hide my UI? Thank you. Looking forward to starting the second half of DAWNTRAIL with you. Yeah, it'll be fun. But bye, guys. Appreciate y'all. See you all Friday, and then I'll see you all the Friday after. Bye. Love you guys.